In the last session, we had a very clear discussion about files, okay, file IO. Have you remembered, right? Now you are in a position to understand. You are in a position to understand, sir, what is the file? How you can able to create a file? Next, how you can write the data to the file? How you can read the data from the file? Like all the things we covered already, right? Okay, sir, that's all. All the things we covered already. We are not required to discuss, right? Okay, now in the file, how, sir, even we discussed about what are various modes are available, how you can work with the directories, all those things are we discussed, right? Now the last topic, a bit very important topic, what we have to discuss, right, sir? Pickling and unpickling. Pickling and unpickling. Unpickling regarding pickling and unpickling of objects. Pickling and unpickling of objects. Remember this one, sir. Sir, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of pickling and unpickling? Very important concepts are, make sure you people should aware. Suppose, sir, I want to write data to the file. I want to write data to the file. Can you please tell which method we require to call? Anyone, can you please tell which method we require to call if you want to write the data to the file? Sir, write the function we require to call. Open the file, and then you have to write the data, sir. Usually that is, so f is equal to, sir, f is equal to open of abc.txt. F is equal to open of abc.txt, comma, w mode I'm taking. Now f dot write off, sir. Here just I want to write the name. I want to write the name. Next, and after that I want to write the salary. I want to write I want to write the f dot write of employee number, and then f dot write of, sir, employee address. Are you getting? Employee address, like this. Just I'm trying to write, sir. Sir, after writing all these things, you have to close anywhere, right? Sir, now my question is, if one employee is there, for every employee, name must be there, salary is there, employee number is there, employee address is there. How many write methods we are using to write employee data to the file? Anyone, can you please tell how many write methods I'm using? Can you please tell how many write methods I'm using? Four write methods, right? Suppose every employee having 100, every employee having 100 properties are there. 100 properties are there, sir. Every employee having 100 properties are there. Then automatically, do you know, sir, 100 properties are there. Then automatically, sir, how many write methods we require to call? 100 write methods we require to use. 100 write function calls we require to use, right? Correct or not? Next, like the 100 employees are there. 100 employees are there. Then automatically, how many write functions are required? 100 into 100 write functions are required. Wow, it's the two worst. Regarding, it's a two worst. Those many write and so on, unnecessary. Length of the code is going to increase, readability by default is going to be down. Next, we are repeating the same code multiple times. That's why if you want to store just all data related to a particular object, remember this one, all the data related to a particular object, sir, we are not required to write separately. Sir, I will create employee object. If you want the employee objects, right? Sir, every employee having employee number, employee name, employee salary, employee address. Regarding this total thing by default is going to write to the file directly. Regarding, if you write the employee object directly, Are getting? If you can write employee object directly, all these 1,000 properties related to that particular employee will be written automatically to the file. Are getting right? Similarly, if you are going to read this employee object, automatically all the 1,000 properties by default we are going to get, sir. Make sure all the 1,000 properties by default we are going to get. Make sure, sir. So what it means? So what it means, sir? Very simple. What it means? Very simple, sir. Instead of writing, sir, just a property by property, better to write a total object, employee object to the file. Is it possible or not? Yes, possible, man. That concept is nothing but pickling and unpickling. Everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, here just observe. I'm trying to write the employee name Durga. Are getting? I'm trying to write just Durga. That's all. Durga. Next, salary. Salary is nothing but some 10,000. Okay. Employee number 100. Like this. Employee address. I'm taking HYD. Okay. Sir, if you want to write 10,000 properties, I mean 1,000 property, 1,000 right methods we require to write. Instead of that, all these things instead of that, just dump. Regarding there is some function is there, sir. Some function directly write the employee object. Regarding I'm not specifying function name, employee object, we can able to write total employee object to the file directly. Everyone can aware? So length of the code is going to be reduced. Readability by default will be improved. Any doubt? Any doubt? Are getting? Such the people who are coming from Java background, the people who are coming from Java background, sir, this concept in Java is called serialization and unserialization. Have you remember, right? Serialization, deserialization, somewhere the concept is there. That concept, equivalent concept in Python is nothing but pickling and unpickling, right? Very simple. Now here I have employee object is there, sir. That's all. This is employee object. Are you getting? I have employee object is there, sir. Now I want to write this object to the file. Are you getting? I want to write this object. I want to write this object to the file, sir. Now total object we can able to write to the file. Similarly, I want to read this object from the file. Are you getting? I want to read this object from the file. Is it possible or not? Yes, why not, sir? It's always possible. Are you getting? So the biggest advantage is instead of writing first property, second property, third property, instead of writing property by property, if I'm going to write the object directly, all the properties related to that object by default will be written in a single shot. Are you getting? Something like employee number is there, employee name is there, and there employee salary, employee address, like whatever properties are there, all those properties happily we can able to write in a single shot to the file. We are not required to write separately first object, first property, second property, third property, and so on. So it improves readability, it increases, reduces length of the code, right? Any doubt? Any doubt? Yes, friends, up to this is the clear. But anyway, sir, there are some one or two small doubt. Sir, what is object? What is class? You people should have small clarity, right? What is object? What is class? Just 2 minutes. Let me go for normal discussion, and then we have to talk about next level. Yes, confirm. Yeah, we will discuss, Atul. Yes, can you please tell how many people are coming from Java background? Some people are telling voice is breaking. Just wait for a minute. So now, can you please cross check? Is it audible? Yes, audible? Yeah. Yes, good. Now have a look once. Sir, before going further, you people should aware what is a class and what is object. Compulsory, so that you can able to understand. How many people are coming from Java background? So that you can aware. Most of the people are already aware what is class, what is object. Not required to keep much explanation, right? Sir, anyone, can you please tell how many students are coming from Java background? Can you please respond? Anyone coming from Java background? Yes. Okay. Well, good. Most of the people here, just observe. Class employee is there. I'm not going to discuss what is class, what is object. Anyway, in the OOPS concept, I will discuss, right? Class employee is there. For every employee, do you know there are some properties are there, sir? String name, ename, okay, employee name. Next and after that, int e number, employee number. Next double e shall. Next string e address. Regarding e address, like this. For every employee, there are 4 properties are there, sir. Okay. Now my requirement is I have to create an employee object. What we are going to do is employee of, sir, how many properties are there? Can you please respond? The people who are coming from Java background, just a region, the remaining people also observe that 4 properties are there. Yes, a string ename, int e number, double e shall. Next, what is the last one, sir? String e address. Regarding string e address, like this, right? Sir, whatever the data we are passing, can you please assign this dot ename is equal to ename. This dot ename is equal to ename. This dot enum is equal to enum. This dot eShall is equal to eShall. eShall, sir, current object, sir, this means current object, sir. Current object ename is your provided ename. Whatever the data you are providing here, the current object e number means your provided e number. The current object e salary means your provided e salary. Regarding same way, last one, sir, this dot e address is equal to e address, like this, right? Okay, that's all. Do you know this concept is called, anyone, can you please guide? This concept is called constructor. What is this concept, sir? Constructor. The name of the class and the name of the constructor, sir, is the same. The name of the class and name of the constructor is same in Java. Now I want to create an object, sir. So how I can create an object? Employee e1 is equal to new employee. Employee e1 is equal to new employee. Employee e1 is equal to new employee. Sir, I have to pass these 4 arguments, sir. Then automatically employee name, assume that Durga. Employee number is nothing but 100. Employee salary 1000 I'm taking. Next, employee address, like HYD, like this I'm taking, sir. Now observe, sir, this is my employee class. I created object, sir. Because of this line, what will happen is, sir, an employee object will be created. For this employee object, you are passing name. This name is going to assign this dot name. This means current object. So e name is equal to Durga. E name is equal to Durga, like this, right? Next, e number is equal to 100. E shall is equal to, okay, whatever the salary you are passing 1000. E address is equal to Hyderabad, like. Sir, now can you please tell how many employee objects are there? How many employee objects are there? Sir, one employee object. But this one employee object contain how many properties? How many properties? One employee object contain how many properties? 4 properties, right? Sir, this means, anyone can you please tell what the meaning of this, right? This means current object. This means current object. Current object employee name is your provided employee name. Current object employee number is your provided employee number. This usually refers current object. Anyone can able to understand? Yes, ma'am. So, what is a class? Next and after that, what is the constructor? How you can create an object, sir? Okay, now object is ready. The same story applicable even for the Python also. Observe that a bit very carefully about this one, sir. The same story applicable for employee. I mean, we can able to do that, sir. How we can able to do, sir, in the Python? Just aware this terminology, right? Okay, now I'm taking test.py. Observe that test.py I'm taking, sir. Sir, very simple, sir. Very simple. Just a test.py. Let me create one employee object. Regarding, let me create one employee class. Okay, class employee. Regarding class employee. That's all. Now observe mapping between Java and Python. Sir, class employee. Curly braces story is not applicable. That's why colon we are taking. Next, what these things? Anyone can you please tell? Ayo, respond, man. What these things? These are instance variables. Are getting for every object these things properties, right? But in constructor, I mean in Python, you can define this inside constructor. Remember this one, sir. We can declare instance variables inside constructor. That's why DEF. Sir, I'm writing constructor. The syntax DEF. Do you know how you can write the constructor? In Java, what is the rule we have? In Java, what is the rule we have? I want to write a constructor. Anyone can you please tell what the rules are? The name of the constructor, name of the class must be same. In Python, what is the rule we have? The rule is, sir, name of the constructor, name of the class must be same. Make sure this rule is applicable only for Java, but not for Python. In Python, the name of the constructor is always underscore init underscore. Remember this one, sir. It is a special name. Can you please read once? What is this name? Underscore. Please read, sir. Underscore init underscore. Like this is the name of the constructor. Next, observe very carefully, sir. Here in Python, whether it is constructor or instance method, compulsory the first argument should be self. Remember this one. What is the word? Self. Self is the first argument, sir. First argument always talks about current object. In Java, we are always using this keyword, right? This keyword. In Python, we are always going to use a self. Next, after that, can you please tell this employee contain how many properties? Please respond. How many properties are there? This employee contain 4 properties. What the first one? E-name, employee number. Yes, in which order I took? Sir, in any order you can take, sir. So in which order I'm taking? E-name, first enter employee number, employee name, next E-cell, next E-address, like this, right? Sir, total how many arguments are there for the constructor? Please respond. How many arguments are there? 5 arguments, but this argument internally provided by Python itself. Remember this one, sir. This argument internally provided by Python itself. Python virtual machine. We are not required to worry about that. Our concentration is always only on these 4. Remember, okay? 4 arguments are there explicitly. Now, sir, how you can perform initialization for instance variable? How you can declare self dot enum is equal to enum. Remember this one, sir. Sir, this is the instance variable. Whatever we are declaring variables with the self word, these variables are by default considered as instance variable. and this is the value what we are getting. Okay, sir, first instance variables I declared. What the first instance variables are? Enum. Similarly, sir, ename. Self dot ename is ename, sir, ename. Self dot eSal is eSal. Self dot eAddress is eAddress, like this, right? So total, these are the properties what we have. That's all, friends. Class is ready. Are you getting? Class is ready, sir. If you want, you can display. If you want, you can display the values of these properties. Employee data, no problem. Yes, we can define one more method. But before that, just aware very carefully, sir. There are some doubts are there. underscore init underscore is mandatory, sir. This is a type of class. Yes, man. If you want to define constructor in the Python class, the only possibility is nothing but this one only. Any doubt? It is the language specific. Narsimha, it should be like that only. I mean this one, sir. Up to this, sir, do you know, up to this whatever I'm taking, it is always fixed. Whether you are taking employee class or constructor class or tester class or customer class, any class we can is nothing but like one thing. Next, how we can access instance variable outside of the constructor? Yes, by using self keyword we can able to access. That part also I will discuss. Don't worry, Amit. Okay. Next, instead of self we can take any name. Yes, was there already? Instead of self, if you want, you can take any name. But highly recommended, always self is the recommended name. But anyway, you can use about any other word. Self is a reference variable pointing to current object. Something like in other languages, we are using this keyword, that this keyword in Python is nothing but self. Self is always pointing to current object. Yes, slowly the people are asking that out. Sir, it's necessary to have a constructor for each and every class. Sir, compulsory. Every class should contain constructor. If you are not writing any constructor, sir, Python itself is going to generate default constructor. Remember that. Abdul. Next, suppose I'm not having any properties. If I'm not having any properties, then you are not required to write. If you are not going to write, Python itself is going to generate default constructor. Remember that. Everyone in the session should be aware what is class, what is this special syntax. Next, and after that, what is this one? At least I'm bringing from Java background so that you people can able to understand very clearly. Next, default and multiple constructors are available in the Python. Yes, why not? Was there already? If you are not writing anything, default constructor is there. Next, you can define any number of constructors, no problem at all. But Python is always going to consider last constructor only, because overloading concept is not applicable in the Python. Sir, self keyword must be used. Self must be used in every instance method. Next, and after that, in every constructor. It's a mandatory, sir. The first word should be self, which is a reference variable pointing to current object. Regarding without having self, without having reference variable pointing to object, how you can able to access? Yes, init is inbuilt. Language specific word, something like magic method we may consider. Init is language specific word. It is always fixed. Any doubt? Okay. Next, Anand Kishore. So default constructor is available in Python. Yes. If you are not writing any constructor, internally default constructor is there. Don't worry about that. In the OOPS concept, I will discuss in detail. But make sure you have to aware basic idea about constructor. Up to this, any doubt? Can you please tell what I did, sir? I will write a class. Next, and after that, I define constructor. Next, how many instance variables I provided, sir? 4 instance variable for every employee object. 4 instance variables are there, remember. Okay, now my requirement is, sir, I want to display employee data. Regarding I want to display employee data, sir. What I will take, DEF. One more method to display. One more method to display like this, right? Praveen, I'm not comparing with Java, but the intention is 90% of the people are coming from Java background. That's why, so they can easily map the concept. Okay, even you don't know about Java, don't worry about that. Directly you can able to understand. Yes, so employee is a class. Every employee having 4 properties are there, something like that. Okay, like DEF. Sir, I want to display employee data self. Compulsory must be required self, sir. Self must be there, but you are not required to pass that. But declaration self must be required. Now print of just you require to print self.enum, self.enum, comma. Next and after that \t. Can you spell out what is the meaning of \t? Please respond. What is the meaning of \t? \t is nothing but tab space, right? Next self.ename, next and after that self.eval, next self.eval, next self.eaddress. That's all. Now if any person, hey, can you please print employee data, then automatically, yes, this method you can call. Automatically it's going to print the corresponding employee number, employee name, employee salary, employee address, and so on. Remember. Any doubt? Yeah. Class name must starts with uppercase letter. Someone is asking. It is a convention, but not mandatory. Remember that. It's a convention, not mandatory. Next, sir, display is function or constructor. This is the only constructor. The remaining are normal methods. Remember that, Raja. It is the normal method. Like, sir, employee class is ready. From this class, how many objects we can able to create? Any number of objects we can able to create, sir. Let me create first object. E1 is equal to employee. So for the constructor, how many values we require to pass? Only 4 values. Remember this. Only 4 values. Okay. First one, employee number 100, sir. Employee name, okay, Sunny. Next, employee salary 1000. Employee address HYD. Regarding E1 is equal to employee 100 Sunny, like this. Sir, what we did? We are creating employee object. Remember this one, sir. What we are doing, sir? We are creating employee object. Now print of. We are not required to print. Very simple, sir. We require just a call display. If I call display, automatically it's going to print all the properties, right? Okay, sir. E1 dot display. That's all. So I define a class, I define a constructor, I define a method. Next, I'm creating an object, and then I'm calling display function. Let me save this code, tester.py. Let me go to command prompt py tester.py. Observe very carefully, sir. Yes, this is the employee data. 100 is the employee number. Next, Sunny is the employee name, and 1000 is the employee salary. Hyderabad is the address. Any doubt? Please respond. Any doubt? Sir, this knowledge must be required for you people, right? Yes, what is the difference between constructor and method? Sheshida, constructor concept applicable just to perform initialization. Method concept applicable for any activity like printing your data. Are you getting? Printing your data, perform some operations and so on. But a constructor job is always just to perform initialization. Whatever the values you are passing, how many values you are passing? Sir, 4 values. These 4 values are coming here. Now these 4 values we are going to assign to these 4 instance variables. Are you getting? The job of constructor is to perform initialization. Beyond that, nothing. Okay, well, sir, what is the difference between constructor and method? Well, next, why we use a self in display? Because the reason is every instance method, every constructor and instance method, first argument should be self. What is the reason for that? Here, by using this self keyword, we can able to access current object. Was current object number, current object name, current object salary, current object employee address. Okay, like how you can able to get current object by using this self only. It is mandatory. For every method, first argument should be self. In every constructor, first argument should be self. Remember that. Any other? Yes, Vijaya. If you are performing anywhere else initialization, it will accept, no problem at all. It will accept. Any doubt? Praveen? Okay. Total is where? What the meaning of total? Total concept itself is nothing but yes. It's the constructor. Name, not getting. Praveen, what is your doubt? Can you please write complete statement? Your doubt. Was they already? For one class, is it possible to write multiple constructors? Very simple. Very simple. Answer is yes. Answer is no. Answer is yes. Answer is no. What it means is you can write multiple constructors, no problem at all. But Python is always going to consider only last constructor, because constructor overloading not possible in Python. Remember that. So that's why for any class we are always going to define only one constructor. Even you are writing multiple constructor, it is a Python is always going to consider only last constructor. Yes, sir, this concept is going to come under constructors and the classes whoops concept. If we miss a self keyword in display method, then will compile give error. Yes, Sridhar, correct. There is no way to write multiple constructors in Python. There is no way to write multiple constructors in Python. If you want different types of arguments, there is some shortcut way is there. We can able to do that, but it is impossible. I mean, it is not possible to write multiple constructors inside a Python class. Sema, how you can able to achieve? Then I want to pass 2 arguments, 3 arguments, and so on. That part in whoops concept we will discuss. Any doubt? It is not going to work, Praveen. Compulsory the names are like this only. You require to call in this style only. Okay. Now that's all. This is not whoops concept. Don't worry. Don't concentrate much on the words. Get the basic idea. In the whoops, there we are going to perform postmortem like anything. Sir, was they ready? Overloading, method overloading, constructor overloading, not possible in Python. Method overloading, constructor overloading, not possible in Python. But operator overloading is possible in Python. Okay. How are all those? We will discuss in the whoops concept. Just aware. Sir, up to this is very clear. I define a class. Next I will write a constructor. I will write a normal method, and then I'm creating an object, and then I'm calling that. Can I create one more object? Possible or not? Why not? Can I create one more object? Yes. Sir, just I'm taking E2. Just observe that. E2 is equal to employee of 200. Just I'm taking Bunny. Next 2000. Next Hyderabad, like this I'm taking. Now E2 dot display. E2 dot display like this I'm taking, sir. Now have a look once. First time 100 Sunny and so on, but second time, sir, E2 dot display means okay like this. Any doubt? You can create 1 crore objects also, no problem at all. So this one acts as simply template for this class. Any number of objects we can able to create, sir. Okay, like. Now, what is class? What is object? Everything is clear. Even you don't know about OOPS concept. Okay, now come back to our story, sir. So now I want to write the object directly to the file. Regarding I want to write object directly to the file, sir. I want to write object directly to the file. How you can able to do that, sir? How you can able to do that? Very simple. If you want to write object directly to the file, it is possible, sir. If you want, you can read the total object directly from the file instead of writing property by property. First value, second value, third value, fourth value. Instead of that, you can write the total object in a single shot directly. You can read the total object directly from the file. Yes, it is possible. The process of writing total object to a single file is by default at a time is called pickling. Regarding what is the concept, sir? Can you spell out what is this concept, sir? Pickling is called pickling. Okay, pickling, sir. Pickling. Sir, the process of reading object from the file. Anyone can you please tell? Ayo, what the process of reading object from the file is called what? Unpickling. Regarding unpickling. So the first one is nothing but pickling. The second one itself is unpickling. Unpickling. Okay. Make sure you people should aware clearly, right? Sir, how I can perform pickling and unpickling? Sir, maybe a chance to ask the question, sir. Hey, what is the meaning of pickling, man? What is the meaning of pickling? Don't tell, sir, preparing chutneys is called pickling. Unpickling is nothing but eating chutneys. It's called eating chutneys is called unpickling and so on. Don't tell. Okay. Pickling means the process of writing Python object directly to a file is called pickling. The process of reading object from the file is called unpickling. Remember that. So if you want to perform pickling and unpickling, what we require to do is very simple, sir. We have to use one special module. What is that module? Is the name of the module is pickle. Are you getting that? Pickle. The name of the module is pickle. Pickle module we require to use. So import pickle, import pickle like this, right? Okay, first one import pickle, like we can able to do that. Now the second one, if you want to write the object directly to the file, sir, I want to write this object, I want to perform pickling, sir. Which method we require to call? That method name itself is nothing but dump. That function name is called what? Dump. Can you please read each and every person? Can you please read each and every person? Pickling dot. Which function we require to call? Dump. Dump is the function. Hey, can you please dump this object to your file? Can you please dump this object to your file? Is nothing but dump. So dump like this. Sir, I want to read the object from the file. I want to read the object from the file, sir. What is the method we require to use? What method we require to use? So instead of dump, now we require to use, okay, what we call load. Hey, can you please load object from the file? Can you please load object from the file? Okay, that's all. Only 3 words you people should be aware. What is the module name? Please respond. What the module name? What the module name? Pickle. If you want to perform pickling, if you want to save object to your file, then what is the method we require to call? Dump is the method. If you want to read an object from your file, what is the method we require to call? Load. That's all. If you even pickle, dump, load, our cinema got completed. Are you getting? So now, first step number 1. Okay, step number 1. Assume that's all. So what I'm trying to take here is, let me create an object. Let me create an object. I want to create an object. Okay, E is equal to employee some dot properties already given. Employee object is ready. I want to save this object to a file. Okay, pickle dot dump which objects are E to which files are F. Regarding, of course, this F pointing to our required file. I will explain with a just a matter of within a minute. I will explain. Don't worry, sir. Serialization, pickling completed, right? Sir, I want to read. Sir, I want to read, sir. If you want to perform read operation, so OBJ or otherwise E2 is equal to sir, very simple, sir. Pickle data load. From which file, sir? Just pass the file object reference. Then automatically the object present inside this file automatically is going to read and available to the file and available with the E2 reference. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Pickle.load, pickle.unload, pickle.load and sir, that's all. This is called pickling. This word is called unpickling. Unpickling means what? Reading. Regarding pickling means what? Writing. Yes. Can I convert this total discussion into an executable program? Please. It is a variable, my own variable. After getting the object from the file, I have to assign with some reference variable, right? That reference variable name is like this I'm taking. Now, have a look. Sir, I don't want to take anything. Let me start from the scratch. Okay. Now my requirement is I want to define one employee class. Anyone can you please guide? Class employee. Okay. I want to write constructor. Please listen. I want to write constructor like this. Can you please tell what is the way? Please respond. What is the way, sir? DEF. Please write DEF underscore init. Okay. Self comma enum ename. Next and after that eval. Next and after that address. Okay. Constructor. Self dot enum is equal to enum. Okay. Next and after that self dot ename is equal to ename. Self dot ename is equal to ename. Self dot esalary. Self dot eval is equal to eval. Okay. Self dot address is equal to address, right? Okay. Just a matter of 2 minutes. Don't worry. That's all. Sir, constructor is ready. Now, if any person calling display, now I want to print the employee information. Then automatically def display. Okay. Here self must be required. Next, print off. Here just observe the print off. Anyone can you please tell? Self dot enum. Okay. Just I'm taking \t, sir. What is the need of \t? Already you people aware, sir. Just a tab. Any symbol you can able to use. Self dot ename. Next and after that self dot eval. Okay. Next self dot address. Like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. My employee class is ready, sir. Employee class is ready like this, right? Now, what is the remaining story? What the remaining story is? I want to create an employee object, and I want to save to the file. Remember this one, sir. What I'm going to take is with the open emp.dat file, sir. emp.dat, sir. Either dot .dat is it mandatory or not? No. You can use any extension including .txt also, no problem at all, sir. But generally, if it is the serialization, I mean if it's the pickling .dat we are going to use, right? Comma, sir, writing object directly to the file, it is the binary. That's why WB. B means what? Binary. Remember that, sir. Binary. Yes. Sir, I open emp.dat file. Sir, for write mode. That means any data or something like. Are you getting? Nandakishore. That means data, employee data, something like that, right? Okay. Any extension. .durga also you can use, no problem at all. Now what I'm taking, I want to create one employee object I want to pickling this object to the file. Let me create one employee object. Please guide. E is equal to employee. E is equal to employee. Okay. What I have to take? Sir, 100 employee number. Name is Sunny sir. Next time after that, employee salary 1000. Next Mumbai. Mumbai is the employee address. Sir, E is ready like this, right? Sushil Agarwal. Why I'm taking WB? Why I'm taking WB? So if your job is you are going to write the object to the file. If you want to write object to the file, total object to the file, object itself is nothing but binary data. Regarding, you are not going to write the first property, second property separately. You are writing total object to the file. Total object means binary data. Regarding that, B means what? Binary mode. Social. Getting? Sir, employee object is ready. Sir, dot extension means dot dat means employee data, something like any extension you can use. Regarding just that. Okay. Now, sir, E is ready. E is ready like this, right? Sir, what is the next thing what I have to take? Sir, I want to pickle this object. I want to pickle this object. Anyone, can you please tell? I forgot the method name. I forgot the function, sir. Oh, pickle dot dump. Which object you want to save, sir? E object. E object I want to save. Next to which file, sir? F file. F means, sir, pointing to this one. Already you people aware. Okay. Now I can use the word print. Okay, pickling. Yeah, pickling of employee object completed. Pickling of employee object completed. That's all. Pickling of employee object completed. Oh, Cinema got completed. Sir, that's all. I define employee class. Next and after that, I define employee class. Next and after that, do you know? Just I created employee object. Next and after that, sir, I saved to the. I performed a pickling. But to use this concept, compulsory we require to import one module. What is that module? What is that module? Please respond. Import pickle. Regarding import pickle, not pickling. Pickling is the general word. Pickle is the module name. Okay. Now let me execute this code, sir. Let me execute this code. Now you people should aware. Legend, sir. Py test.py. Pickling of employee object completed, sir. So pickling of employee object completed, sir. Directly we are writing employee object to the file. Remember this one. Directly we are writing employee object. Even that employee object contains 1000 properties also. We never going to worry about that. All properties related to that employee object will be written automatically to the file. Observe that, sir. Now my question is it possible to see that employee object to the in the file or not? Can you please guide? Is it possible to see that employee object in the file? Okay. Now let me open. What is the file name? Is emp.dat. emp.dat. Yeah, remember that. Be a bit strong. Don't get a heart attack by seeing that file. Okay. Don't get heart attack. Sorry, here this is the binary data. That's why not that much readable. No problem at all. Not that much readable. But anyway, up to certain level somewhere, ename, Sunny, esal, something like we are going to get, but not that much readable. Don't worry about that. Binary form. Okay. Now, sir, pickling completed, sir. Sir, can you please perform unpickling also? Unpickling also? Sir, like how you can able to do that? Regarding, sir, how you can able to do that? Unpickling. I want to do that. What is the way? Very simple, sir. Anyone can you please guide? With the open. What is the file name? Respond. What is the file name? Yeah. Next, in which mode I have to open? R. Yes, F. That's all. Now, what you have to take here is, sir, I want to perform. I want to perform RW. No. RB. By mistake, sir. RB. Okay. Now, here what I have to take. So I want to perform yes unpickling. OBJ is equal to OBJ is equal to yes, what I have to take, pickle dot, what is the function name? I forgot, man. Unpickling purpose. What is the function name we are going to use? Load. Load is the function. Load is the function. Sir, now that's all. Load F. Just a pass. Sir, in this file, whatever object is there, load that object and provide in the form of OBJ. Means read object from the file. Now OBJ will be assigned. Yes, OBJ is ready, sir. OBJ itself is ready like this, right? So what is the next? So just a print. Okay, here print of printing employee information. Printing employee information after unpickling. Unpickling like this, right? Sir, how I can print employee data? Anyone can you please tell how I can print employee data? Please respond. How I can print employee data? Yes, I respond, man. OBJ dot OBJ dot good. How I can print employee data? OBJ dot display. OBJ dot display. Then total employee data which is going to come from the file by default will be there. Sir, while calling self we are not required to pass. Just at the time of declaration only we require to use the self for Python is going to provide. But while calling we are not required to pass, right? Now that's all. Cinema got completed. Have a look once. Have a look once. Pickling of employee object completed. Next, the printing employee information after unpickling. Are you getting that? Now, can I able to get this data or not? Yes. Sir, everyone in a position to understand what is pickling, what is unpickling? Okay, like this. Yes, internally this OBJ is of employee type only. Don't worry about that. We are not required to perform any typecasting and so on because your type concept is not there. Okay. Yes, if you want to append instead of WB, you have to take AB. Some person is asking, Sheshidhar, instead of W, you have to take A. Yes, OBJ is object of employee class only because file contain employee class. Then obviously you are going to get employee object. Yes, here there is not the concept is not that much strong as Java. Transient keyword, all those things here not applicable. Any doubt? Everyone in a position to understand what is pickling, what is unpickling? Sir, now do you know? Yes, Srivani, it is going to recognize. Typecasting is not required because the type concept itself is not there in the Python. It can recognize because in the file which type of object is there, based on that it can able to recognize automatically. We are not required to perform any typecasting kind of thing. Yes, OBJ is the reference variable pointing to object which is coming from the file. OBJ is the reference variable which is coming from the file pointing to, like, you can't tell Python is 100% object oriented, pure object oriented programming language. Here column, separator, delimiter, such type of things are not there. No columns, no table kind of thing, just the properties. First property, second property, third property, and so on. Sir, okay? Everyone can feel comfortable what the meaning of pickling? Sir, some people are feeling, sir, pickling is not that much a taste. Pickling is not that much a taste, sir. Because, like some people may feel. Anyone feeling like that? Pickle should have too good taste, man. Anyone feeling, sir, it's not that much tasty? Can you please confirm once? Because for them, I want to add more taste. If you feel it is not that much taste, I will add more taste, please. Yes, okay. Yeah, just very simple, sir. Now observe this. Employee object contain how many properties? How many properties are there? Employee object contain how many properties? 4 properties are there. 4 properties are there. Assume that I don't want, sir, I don't want to use pickling. Observe that I don't want to use pickling, sir. If you don't want to use pickling, if you don't want to use pickling, how you can save the total data? Now, what I have to say, sir, just f dot write of employee number. Are you getting? E dot e number. Next and after that, e dot e name, okay? E dot e cell. Next, e dot e address. Are you getting? E address. Like this, I have to write. Then, how many lines of the code is required? How many lines of the code is required to write the total employee data? 4 lines. Assume that employee contains 1000 properties. Employee contains 1000 properties, right? If employee contains 1000 properties, then how many lines of the code I require to write? Regarding how many lines of the code we require to write? Okay, so 1000 lines. Instead of that, if I use pickling concept, how many lines I require to write an employee which contains 1000 properties? Please guide, how many lines of the code is required? How many lines of the code is required? Only one line. Only one line. We are not required to write first property, second property, third property, 1000 property and so on. No, sir. Write employee object, man. Even that employee object contains 1000 properties also. No problem at all. Happily, it is going to write to the file. This concept is nothing but pickling. That is the biggest advantage. So you can save your objects permanently in the file for the future purpose. Regarding student data is coming. For every student, create one student object, save to the file. Create one student object, save to the file. Tomorrow, whenever it is required, happily you can able to collect that data. Saving data for future purpose directly in the object form. Biggest advantage. Clear? Yes, it is not Praveen. It is not a text. It is not a text. If it is the text form, then you should be in a position to read the data from the file. But we are not in a position to read data from the file because object means binary form. Clear, right? Next up, Sridhar Gowda. Sir, here OBJ pickle.load. The object is coming from the file. Observe that the object is coming from the file. Coming from the file. Now my point is, if the object is coming from the file, this object is a what type? This object is a what type? Employee type. Correct or not, Sridhar? This object is a what type? Employee type. If it is the employee type, if I call display, employee class display method is going to come. Regarding if I call display on OBJ is what type? Employee type. Automatically, employee class display method is going to come. How it is going to be referred? Any doubt? If you feel comfortable, then I will go for next cinema. Can I go for that? But required doubts you are not asking. Required. Display is inbuilt, we created. No, display is our own method. It is not inbuilt method. If you want, you can use some show also. Okay, let me call show. Perfectly, it's going to work. Don't worry about that. Yes. Yes, that is called a duck typing principle. Amit, we are going to discuss in the OOPS concept, don't worry. First, we will check whether this object is of particular type or not. If this object is of particular type, then only the corresponding method you can call. If this object may be customer object or student object or employee object, we don't know. Then there is some concept is there to check what is the object type. Based on that, we can call. In the OOPS duck typing principle is there. There we will discuss in detail. Are clear? Was they ready? Once you are writing the object, why you are going to take W form WB? Even it is going to reflect, it is going to be readable. But once we are telling that if the pickling talks about object, it is always binary form. Okay? Can I go to the next level? Clear, right? Okay. Now my question is, take a bit very special care, sir. Now my special care here is observe that. Here how many objects I'm adding? How many objects I'm adding? Yes, only one object. Only one object we are going to add. Only one object we are going to add. Now my requirement is, can I add multiple objects? Can I add multiple objects? Why not, sir? Why not? You can able to add multiple objects to the file. No problem at all. You can add any number of objects to the file. No issue at all. Okay, like next, the person who is writing objects to the file, the person who is reading objects from the file need not be same person also. Regarding need not be same person also, right? Remember this one. So some morning Durga sir is coming. He is going to write student data. In the evening, some Pavan is coming. He is the responsible to read the data. Regarding to read employee data, and he is going to use that. So the person who is performing pickling, the person who is going to perform unpickling need not be same person also. Are you able to understand, right? Okay. Now what I want to do is, instead of hard coding this data, I want to divide, sir. Okay. Let me take this employee class into a separate file. Have a look once. Have a look once. I'm trying to take into a separate module. Into a separate module, sir. Yes. This is the class employee. Def show method, or otherwise display. No problem at all. You can. Let me save this one. Let me save this code emp.py. emp.py. Yes, it is the separate. Now I'm responsible to perform pickling of multiple objects. What I will take here is, let me take a separate Python file. Regarding, let me take a separate Python file. Okay, here a separate Python file. Now import pickle, even emp, because I want to use employee class. Emp. Okay, like two imports I took, sir. Import pickle and emp. Both modules by default will be imported. Okay, next f is equal to open. Open which files, sir? Regarding which file? emp.dat. No problem. In which mode, sir? WB mode. Okay, file is also open, sir. File is also open. Do you want to insert how many objects? Do you want to insert how many objects, right? Is it one object or multiple objects, right? Multiple employees. Now I'm taking, sir, n is equal to input of enter number of employees. Enter number of employees. Enter number of employees you want, sir, like this. Number of employees like that. But anyway, this input always going to return string form. That's why make sure, sir, int. Make sure int. Enter number of employees, right? Next, for I in range of n. Sir, this for loop is going to be executed n number of times. Are you getting? N number of times for I in range of n number of times. So every time I want to read employee number, employee name, employee salary, employee address. With that, let me create employee object and store. Okay, take a bit special care, sir. Here, enum is equal to input of enter employee number. Enter employee number, like this I'm taking, sir. But make sure, yes, it is int, because employee number usually I'm going to take int, sir. Now, what is the second one? E-name. Sir, here it is the string type only. Yes, enter employee name. That's all. Second one completed. What is the third one, sir? E-sal. Okay. Instead of, sir, int enter employee salary. Okay, excellent. What is the last one, sir? E-address. Okay, like, sir, e-address is the string type only. That's why it is not required. Enter employee address. That's all. Okay, enter employee address. Oh, sir, every employee data I got. With this data, let me create one employee object. E is equal to emp dot employee. Sir, module name dot employee, because employee class is available inside emp module. Yes, with what data? Enum, ename, next and after that e-sal, next and after that e-address. Array, whatever data provided by end user, with this data, can you please create employee object? After creating employee object, can you please pickle this object to the file? Yes. Can you please tell what is the way? Respond, man. What is the way? How you can able to pickle object? Please respond. How you can able to pickle? I forgot, sir. Hey, why you are silent, man? Can you please tell what is the method we require to use? Pickle dot dump e comma f. That's all. E comma f. Now print of employee objects are pickled successfully. Employee objects are pickled. Pickled means you are going to save. Pickled successfully. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. That's all. So this is, let me take a pick dot py. Okay, pick dot py, like this, right? Pick dot py. Any doubt? Sir, this person, someone is coming in the morning, he is going to read the data from the keyboard, he is going to create employee objects, and he is going to save that employee objects to the file. That's all. This is a direct object we are going to write to the file. How many objects, right? Some 1,000 number of objects also is. Next, in the evening time, one more person is coming. Hey, I want to read employee data because I want to use that. So read every employee data and use that based on its requirement. What is the next? Unpick. I want to take unpick. Another thing, sir. Okay, another class I'm taking. Unpick. Import. Pickle must be required. Pickle module must be required. EMP must be required. Sir. Sir, I want to do unpick, sir. F is equal to, can you please open? Can you please guide? I want to emp.dat. Next and after that, emp.dat. Comma, what is the mode? RB. Please guide, sir. RB. F is ready. Now my question is, sir, how many employees are there? There are multiple employees, maybe 10 or 20 or 30. I don't know that. Now print of employee details. Details like I'm taking, sir. Excellent. Why? True, sir. Okay. Observe a bit very carefully, sir. Very carefully our test.py. Legend this one. A small twist I want to show instead of explaining. Can you please observe? In this example, how many employee objects we created? Please respond. How many employee objects we created? Only one employee. So that one employee we pickled. Whenever we are performing unpickling, how many objects you are going to get? Respond. How many objects we are going to get? Only one. Sir, you are writing only one, you are reading only one, no conflict. Happily it is going to execute, sir. Observe that. Perfectly, it's going to work, no problem. Sir, now observe that. OBJ1, comma, OBJ2 I'm taking. OBJ1, comma OBJ2. Whenever, sir, first object unpickling completed, now you are asking, hey, please provide one more object, man. Please provide one more object. Then immediately Python will give left and right. Array, you save only one object. Now you are trying to read two objects. From where I have to bring, man? Sorry, I can't run. Sorry, I can't run. Like this, right? Now observe. Can you please tell what is this error? Ayo, what is this error? EOF error. End of file, man. Already one object completed. Still you are asking another. How I can provide? EOF error. Ran out of import. So how you can aware all objects completed? How you can aware all objects completed? If you are going to get EOF error. If you are getting EOF error, clear indication that all objects got completed, right? Now, sir, in this case, where is the measurement? Where is the measurement? Yes, all the objects got completed because enter number of objects. Sometimes I may add 5 objects, 6 objects, 7 objects, 10 objects. No guarantee at all. There is no way to know number of objects present inside a file also. Then what is the way? I will apply try exception handling concept. Remember this one, sir, exception handling concept. I will apply. Sir, OBJ is equal to pickle. OBJ is equal to pickle dot load of f. Pickle dot load of f. Hey, can you please read? If I'm using first time, first object is going to come. If I use a second time, second object is going to come. Third time, third object is going to come like this. Yes, OBJ. Now I'm getting this one, and immediately after getting this object, OBJ dot display. OBJ dot display. Sir, read, perform, unpickling, reading an object and display that data. Okay, display that data. If anywhere you are getting EOF, what is that error? Can you please observe EOF error? EOF error. If anywhere you are getting EOF error, anywhere you are getting EOF error, just print. Sir, all employees completed. All employees completed. All employees completed. Like this, right? Okay, and then break. What the meaning of break, sir? This while loop is going to come out. While loop is going to come out, sir. At last, sir, you have to close. If you want, you can able to do that. What a wonderful, man. Let me save this one. Unpick. Unpick.py. Unpick.py. That's all. Sir, total, how many files are there? How many files are there? Sir, 3 files. Sir. This is employee data. Assume that this is employee file, emp.py. What is this one, sir? Pickling. So my attender is going to come. He is going to, sir, enter student data and is going to save to the file. Next evening, I want this student data to make a phone call saying, "Hey, you came for inquiry. New batch is going to start." Like, I want to read that data from the file. This person is going to do that. Are you getting? How much data is going to, how many objects data is going to add is nothing but no guarantee. My end user, I mean my attender can add today 10 objects, tomorrow 20 objects, day after tomorrow 30 objects, and so on also. If you want to save data permanently to the file, okay, permanently to the file in the form of object, then we should go for pickle and unpickle. Can I run this code? Can I run this code? Yes. Can I go for this? Now everyone can able to understand, right? So pickling we are performing here, unpickling we are performing here. Now just have a look once. Now persistence you can able to see. Sir, first which file we require to compile? I mean which file we have to run? First pickling, after that unpickling. That's why pick.py. emp we are not required to run. So whenever you are using pick, automatically emp is going to run, sir. Py pick.py. Oh, enter number of employees, right? 4 employees I want. 4 employees. Oh, enter employee number 100, sir. Enter employee name, okay, Sunny. Next, enter employee salary 1000. Enter employee address, okay, Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai. Enter employee number 200. Enter employee name Bunny. Okay, like enter employee salary 2000. Enter employee address HYD. Next, enter employee number 300. Enter employee name, okay, Chinni. Okay, like Chinni. Next, enter employee salary 3000, enter employee address HYD, enter employee number 400, enter employee name Winnie, okay, enter employee salary 4000, enter employee address, okay, HYD or otherwise Chennai, something like this. All employee objects are picked successfully. Do you want me to open that file? We are not required to compile, or we are not required to run emp files. Automatically it will. Can I open this emp.dat file? emp.dat. Open emp.dat file. Sir, don't get shocked. Don't get shocked. Sunny, Bunny, have you observed right? Sunny, Bunny, Chinny, Winnie is there. It is not text data. It is available in the binary form. Okay, object data is always binary, sir. It's not individual properties we are adding. If you are going to add individual properties, then automatically you can able to do that. Okay, well, sir, total data saved in emp file. Can you please guide what is the next program I have to run? Please guide what is the next program I have to run? Unpickling. I have to run unpickling. What is the way, sir? Py unpick.py. unpick.py. Employee details are 100 Sunny, 1000 Mumbai, 200 Bunny, 2000, 300 Chinni, 3000 Hyderabad, 400 and so on. Don't concentrate on formatting. Yes. Okay. This here all employees completed. Let me run again. Yes. Let me run again. Okay, like this. Clear, right? So how to write the object to the file, how you can read object from the file, how you can write multiple objects to the file, how you can read multiple objects from the file. This concept is called pickling and unpickling. I want to write object directly to the file. I want to read object directly from the file. Even that object contain 1000 properties also. Don't worry at all. Single line dump function is responsible to write total object to the file. Any doubt? Raja, whenever you are talking about CSV, then it should be normal CSV module and so on. We have to do that. CSV files are not applicable to write the object directly. Even if you want, you can save into the CSV file. The problem here is the data will be in the binary form only. Whenever the data is coming in the form of binary form, not readable, whether that file is a CSV or TXT or that, what is the use? If you don't want binary, then why? Better to write individually first property, second property, third property and so on. Whenever you are writing total object, it's always binary form only. Whether it is a CSV file, .txt file or .dat file. Open this type of data only you can able to see. Is it readable? Okay, that's all. Next, Abdul, how you can link emp file to the pick.py? Here I used import emp. Import emp, automatically total emp data by default available for my program. Arshad Vedi, externalization, I'm not seeing such a type of concept in Python, but up to serialization we are seeing. File parsing, binary data not possible. Was there already? Sir, where is the pickling generally used? Where you are going to save the data? Usually when we are going for files, to save our data. If the data is available inside objects, then obviously pickling concept is the best choice. Sometimes what will happen is, I want to send my object across a network. I want to read the customer data. I will create one customer object. I want to send this customer data across the network to some X person. Regarding to some X person, if you want to send your object across the network, if you want to save object to the file, then obviously we can go for pickling and unpickling. Remember, it's a very common requirement in the distributed applications. But anyway, Python, very rare we are going to use for that. Yes, Srivani, database we can use to store our data, but if it is a huge amount of data, if it is very less data, if the data is available in the form of objects, happily you can go for Pickling. Yes, Sheshidhar, we can use the same approach, no difference at all. No, I don't think was there any disadvantages of this approach. One disadvantage, I want a third object, I want fourth object directly. No way. In which order we wrote, in the same order the objects are going to come. Sheshidhar Reddy, very important. In which order we wrote, in the same order the objects will come. Suppose here just observe, my requirement is, sir, I'm creating C is equal to cat object. Next D is equal to dog object, R is equal to rat object is there. How many objects are there, sir? 3 objects are there. Sir, pickle dot dump C comma F. C comma F. Next and after that C comma F. Observe that C comma F. Next D comma F. Next R comma F. How many objects we save to the file? Please respond. How many objects we save to the file? 3 objects. Tomorrow, if you are going to perform read operation, pickle dot. What is the method? I forgot. What is the method to read? Yeah, I forgot the name. What is the method we require to use? Load of F. So first, which object we added to the file? Can you please tell? First, which object we added to the file? Cat object, and then dog object, and then rat object. Cat, dog, and then rat. First time whenever we are using cat object is going to come. If I use this again, dog object. If I can use this line again, rat object is going to come. That's why C1 is equal to, next and after that, okay, D1 is equal to, next R1 is equal to, like, in which order we saved, in the same order only we require to perform unpickling concept. Yeah, something like that. Sir, very simple. It is need not be queue. Suppose I have one file is there. I write first data, second data, third line, fourth line, fifth line, and so on. Now writing completed. Now I'm going to read. If you are going to read, first which line is going to come? First line. After that, second line. After that, third line. It is the common minimum normal flow, right? If I'm writing 10 lines, writing completed. Tomorrow I want to read. Obviously, first line, second line, third line. Okay. So pickling and unpickling, no longer it is a bigger doubt for you people. Are you in a position to give left and right? Yes. Okay. That's all, friends. This is the small chota concept is the pending. Sir, from file IO concept. Next topic in the regular session. Correct, man. Excel. Let me. I didn't refer. Just mostly somewhere in your regular session somewhere I will discuss about that.